Yo, welcome back to another video. I'm Quasi on board, and today we're doing Master of Reality by Black Sabbath. I don't know why I held off on doing this one for so long. Because I was definitely planning on listening to this a while ago. But yeah, I'm like really excited to get into this. I really liked Black Sabbath's sound in like the first one in Paranoid. The first reaction I did on here. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. 8 tracks, only 34 minutes. I think I even see like I guess like interlude or transitionary track. Track three is like 28 seconds. But most of these are, yeah, these are pretty lengthy. A little 5 minutes. I think I see a 6 minute. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm really excited to hear this. Cause yeah, I really liked their first album. Like the whole sound and everything, I really liked. Track one is Sweet Leaf. Let's do it. I like how sludgy the riff sounds. it was like a in like the traditional sense, like a headbanger, like metal, like rock sound. But it was like the riffs were like slower and like sludgy, like being dragged through like the mud. And obviously the like his vocals offset that, Ozzy. Um but the guitar, was it how do you describe, like, was it a like a detuned guitar? Because it wasn't like super like distorted, but it had like a interesting sound. And man, I'm trying to like nail like the like how that riff sounded. There's like one repeating like through like a majority of the song that I really really liked. Other than the main one that you're hearing like as the outro's like fading out, and aside from that, like the obvious like main lead, there was like another one I heard in there. But yeah, and is this song about I would assume marijuana, right? He was like describing it like in like almost humanistic way, like as if it had its own like personality and stuff. Kind of interesting take on that. But yeah, overall, really, I enjoyed that. That remind like it's more reminiscent of what I've heard from them so far. So I like that one. Let's get to track two, After Forever.
Have you ever thought about your soul? Can it be saved? Or perhaps you think that when you are dead, you just stay in your grave. Is God just a thought within your head, or is it part of you?
Oh, religious.
Is Christ is a name that you read in the book when you were in school? When you think about death, do you lose your breath or do you keep your cool? Would you like to see the Pope on the end of a rope? Do you think he's a fool? Well, I see the truth, yes, I see the light, and I've changed my ways. And I'll be prepared when you're lonely and scared at the end of our days. Could it be you're afraid of what your friends might say? Then you believe in God above. They should realize before they criticize that God is the only way to love. Is your mind so small that you have to fall in with the pack wherever they run? Will you still stare when death is near and say that you may as well worship the sun?
This section, that section was really cool. I like how it was like a chugging pace there.
I think it is true, it was people like you that crucified Christ. I think it is sad the opinion
really like this riff right here. Probably my favorite groove from the song. Interesting. I think I like this one a tad bit more than the first. Uh, Very interesting religious topics on there. I was not expecting that. Even like a little Christian leaning, with some of like the stuff, and yeah, like some spiritual talks. The riff driven grooves definitely lended to like me liking the sonic pattern of the song, because the riffs changed the whole tempo. They would shift it. There were like three or four different tempos on that on that track. Um like the whole pace like got dictated by the riffs on this track a lot more so than drum patterns normally usually do that. So it's interesting that this was more guitar centric. Um I'm trying to see if there's anything. I wouldn't say too much change really with like how I see his vocals for the most part. I've enjoyed uh like the way Ozzy leans into his personality with his vocals so far from like the music I've heard from them. So yeah, I'll just honestly I'll probably like yeah remain on that stance with it. I've enjoyed most all of it so far. But yeah, the guitar has definitely been at the center of a lot of the Black Sabbath stuff I've listened to so far. The drums were a little more they're more present here than normal for me from what I've like heard from them so far. So that was nice. Yeah, other than that, solid all around. Bass was solid on this too. I like the bass on this track. But yeah, this is probably my favorite one so far from the two. Track 3, Embryo. Okay, instrumental track. Oh, it's the short one. Is this like an intro to the next one? Sounded almost like folk like. Children of the Grave, track 4. It sounded like a folk like type of, you know. Mm. This reminds me of like the Four Horsemen by Metallica. The riff specifically. this a war metaphor? Is this something else? Ooh. Probably the best guitar work so far. I really like this one. It's like anthemic. It was really anthemic, almost like marching, right? I feel like part of like the riff and the drums like made me think of like people like riding on horses or something, like to battle, something like that, like a charge. This is really trippy. Yeah, I'm gonna let it just go into the next one. This was really good. This was a good track. I've really enjoyed these ones so far. I really like their sound and their style. Uh Orchid, this is track 5. We're halfway. Instrumental track. Nice. Finger picking the acoustic guitar. Nice. It sounds nice. It's really like ethereal feeling, really calming. I actually got a favorite. This is nice. It's good background music. Kind of wish it was longer. Not gonna lie. Lord of this World, track 6. pace is so different here compared to the other songs. It's like slow and like laid back. Yeah, I like this. That's definitely one of the better ones. For me personally, I really like that one. I liked how it was really slow but really heavy. So like the parts that were like incorporated in there, because it wasn't a lot. It wasn't like there wasn't a ton of moving parts that made it like really what's the word, like in a technical sense. I'm trying to think of like, I guess like, yeah, like really complex, but everything that was there was like fully fleshed out, if that makes sense. So that's probably why I really like that one. Um, but yeah, I liked how it was paced really well. There was, you could tell like everything was like controlled really well. Um, they weren't trying to do like too much in terms of experimenting there. So yeah, that's just, it was just like the sound was just really solid all around. Uh, really like refined, if that makes sense. Track 7, Solitude. Okay, almost exactly 5 minutes long. Whoa, okay. Ooh, I was not expecting that.
Sunshine is far away, clouds linger on. Everything I possess, now they are gone. They are gone. They are gone.
You like the jingling? Uh, what is that?
Oh, where can I go to and what can I
Yeah,
do?
there's reverb on his voice. That's what it is.
Nothing can please me, only thoughts are of you. You just left when I begged you to stay. I've not stopped crying since you went away. You went away. You went away.
flute's a really nice touch, like throughout. His voice is really soft on this. I think the effect has something to do with it. And it's like keys chiming. Something's like chiming or jingling. It's really like, um, really somber. Like depth here, just with the sound and everything. Reminds me of like uh, maybe I don't know, like springs, like misty or like foggy, like springs, like a garden. It kind of gives me that vibe a little bit. Yeah, what is it? What is this sound? Like the chiming. All right, last track, Into the Void. Track 8. Very strong opening riff. Caught your attention right away. Ooh, okay.
Rocket engines burning fuel so fast, up into the night sky they blast. Through the universe the engines whine. Would it be the end of man and time? Back on earth the flame of light burns low. Everywhere is misery and woe. Pollution kills the air, the land and sea. Man prepares to meet his destiny. Rocket engines burning fuel so fast, up into the black sky so fast, burning metal through the atmosphere. Earth remains in worry, hate and fear, with the hateful battles raging on. Rockets flying to the glowing sun, through the empires of eternal void, freedom from the final suicide.
Ooh, just picked up.
Freedom fighters sent out to the sun. Escape from brainwashment and pollution. Leave the earth to all its sin and hate. Find another world where freedom waits.
really strong variations, the tempos and everything. That riff was literally, it was relentless the whole time. That was crazy. Um and there were like what? There was anti-war undertones in there. There was man, I don't even, almost like I think of like some scenes in like sci-fi films and stuff. That's kind of like the overall vibe like that last song Into the Void gave off a little bit for me. Yeah, I like pretty much the whole thing. I'm not really surprised. I was really enjoying their first one that I heard. Which one? Paranoid. So I'm not really surprised I would enjoy this one. I feel like the way their guitar sounds with man, what's, I'm gonna be bothered by this. Tony, Tony the guitarist. Um, I like how like the effects that are not even the effects. It's just the style like of how he plays electric guitar. Um, it just sounds really, what's the word? Like almost like how some singers have like raspy voices. His guitar is like raspy. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm articulating it the exact way, like for like in like a technical sense where it's really accurate, but like that's how it sounds to me, like to my ear. It comes off like in that similar like way a raspy like tone and a singing voice comes off. That's like how his guitar comes off in comparison to like other styles of guitar I've heard. I feel like that's an accurate way to describe that. Um yeah, for me personally, After Forever still might be my favorite track on there. Uh Solitude I really like. That was different. Orchid was really good. Children of the Grave, that might be the three right there. It might be those three. Into the Void was a very, very, very good closing track though. That was solid. That was a good way to end this one. Um and yeah, Sweet Leaf was also interesting, just like the symbolism with the lyrics and stuff, like what it was actually pertaining to. It was interesting. Like gave like humanistic characteristics to some to like it gave like the idea of something to something that actually exists, which is marijuana. So yeah, that was fun. That was a fun little listen. Um yeah, let me know if you want me to listen to, what's the other one? Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, I think. Is there other album? That's like one of the really big ones. Or might be the big one, honestly. But yeah, let me know if you want me to listen to that. Probably next week. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna do cause I haven't listened to Pink Floyd in a while. I think I'll do Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd tomorrow. And there's this album by Coldplay I want to do. I don't know. I might do 3 videos tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't want to burn out too much, but I've really been enjoying doing these lately, like more than recently, more than like a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, I was doing like too much. Um, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'm definitely gonna do Wish You Here by Pink Floyd tomorrow and a Coldplay album. I was also letting some of my friends do some recommendations too. So some of those will drop this week. And they will be wildly different from what I normally react to on this channel. So we'll see. I don't really care about how videos like perform and all that. Like none of that really matters. I just really like music, so I just want to keep this all like documented. Like honestly, I enjoy looking at my channel as much as you guys do viewing everything. It's just easier for me to like listen along to like my own like stuff and just like hear more each time. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. I really like that one. That was just about as good as Paranoid. I think Paranoid I probably like a little more. Might just be biased because I've listened to it more. But I personally have enjoyed that one more. The initial listen, I feel like I enjoyed that one more. But this one, I mean, there's no like super weak track here, so I can't really like harp on it too much. But yeah, this is good. This is a good project. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.